Hang on, yeah. Come in. Come in. Hi. You want some food? Come here. Yeah, I know. I know. There you go. Okay, let's see if we can figure. Okay, so we need all three of them to be one slot away. But on this tier here, here you go. So. No, because then that's gonna... Oh, wait! No, this is it. There we go. Stop! Letting go then! Hey! There's like another place down here we could explore, I think. Sorry, I'm like one-handed right now. Because he doesn't want to stay on by himself, so...
The moon shines on the truth.
Touch this!
Stand down and I'll spare you.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Mwah. His new, like, favorite thing is, like, grabbing my nose and my lips.
Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
What? Are you done? Do you wanna... Here. You can stay here. I'm just gonna turn you, okay? There we go. See? Yeah? Here, hang on. I'm right? Yeah? Yeah?
Excuse me, coming through.
What? What?
I'm on guard. To the finish.
Hi? Just want to be rocked? Is that it?
Yes.
Hi?
Lance up the ready.
Yeah.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Here we go.
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Dodge this.
You're okay.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
Hi. Yeah, you like to see smiles, don't you?
To travel
Yeah?
far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try 'em all.
Yeah? Hi. You posted something for Tooch on Discord.
Now's my chance. Excuse me, coming through.
You watch it? You can watch this game. That's fine. There's some fighting, but mostly against monsters.
Tedious. A blade of moonlight.
You want to hold the controller for me? This kid's either gonna love or hate video games.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Oh, I did that a lot faster than I thought I was gonna do it. Funny if it was delivering it to the same door. What?
Let me through, or I'll go through you. Dodge this.
Stand down and I'll spare you.
Hi.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
Yeah? Ow. What?
Fleeting light.
I might put him down on his mat.
A blade of moonlight. In lunar flame. Blade fodder.
Nice. Okay, so these two move the same. So if I can get those two lined up. What? Oh, but they move the same in opposite directions. What? Oh, I wasn't expecting that to work, but okay. Yay!
It worked. Mere worldly possessions.
Okay, do you want to go back down with your toys? Whoosh. Yeah? See? Everybody's right there. Yeah. All right. Hey, David. How are you doing? I'm doing good. And yes, I have a 4-month-old. He doesn't. We don't do like dedicated stream time, but I'm not going to ignore my child. So. All right.
Danger.
Oh, you can have both if you want. How are you doing, David? I want to go get this Healy thingy. That's good.
Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this!
It's going well. Recently started simulcasting, so that's good.
Shape of Taishu!
Palya is what I was playing. It's on Epic Game Store's free to play. Yeah, I might re-download it through Epic Game Store just because their standalone thing was iffy, but I got a little bit bored of it. I don't know if they have updated it much since.
No more playing nice.
It wasn't bad. I just felt that it got a bit grindy. And the house decorating seemed partly useless. And yeah, David, in case you're wondering, I simulcast, so my primary so yeah. You hear me talking to people on Twitch, Twitch hear me talking to people on Kick. It's a new thing for me. I was gonna put him on his mat too. Like, it had its good parts, but it also looked too like they were taking the microtransaction thing to like, I don't know if they eased up on that. Like, you could only get pets by spending real money, which I think is BS. That's probably what largely turned me off of it.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try.
But I mean, both communities, Twitch and Kick, can always meet up on the Discord. If you're like super into the MiHoYo games, David, we've got a couple of really active people on their games over in the Discord. I'm gonna be working on Star Rail probably for the rest of the week. Then I'm gonna be going towards more some other games that I was playing while I was pregnant.
Don't your hands hurt.
It's a shame Twitch and YouTube disallow chat sharing because of TOS. Yeah, I don't think Kick does, but yeah, I can't combine the chats on stream. You play GTA and CSGO? I'm a variety streamer, so I do a little bit of everything. Next week, I'm going to be getting back to Immortals Phoenix Rising, and then once I get a little bit of practice so I get my groove back, I'm going to be doing some Elden Ring again as well.
A blade of moonlight.
What's annoying though, Tachil, is that I can't even combine them for myself because Kick doesn't even have a an API yet. So there's no easy way to do that. Once we do, we'll probably code it into TV Nightbot. I think GTA 5 is one game that
Show yourself.
I probably wouldn't mind playing through at
Wait.
one point. Do I do anything else? Like what?
Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
I'm a variety streamer, so I play a bunch
You
of different
recognize
games. I do some art stuff. There'll
Are you
probably
not the
eventually
general's
be
guest?
art stuff on stream.
The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Eventually, I want to see if I can set up to do some like IRL hiking type streams and stuff. Because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. It's more the logistics of doing it, and right now I'm currently going through immigration, so I don't have my car set up. Which reminds me, Mux, you have to try and do that phone call this week. If you can't do it this week, at least like next week at the latest. Once I get my car set up, though, there's a potential for like hiking streams and stuff, maybe. If I can figure out how to get it to work.
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. is saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned.
What?
They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious.
I mean, I do a little bit of everything,
It's
David.
good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
The only
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is
genre
a
that I'm not
bad
super
sign.
into is competitive
The
shooters.
Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou,
Aside from that, I
plotting
play a
to
little bit of everything.
overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has
I'm super
certainly
excited for a
caused
game that is,
abundance-like
I'm waiting for
abnormalities.
early access for it, called
Is that what
Enshrouded.
motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows?
So that'll probably be on here a
No.
crap ton once
The
it
Knight's
comes out.
main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
All right. Talk to this dude. There's a ghastly paleness in the face of this resident Cloud Knight. As you approach him, he nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
What?
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Cloud Knight is standing next to the captive. He steps aside after you explain your identity and show him the general's order.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the Ambrosial Arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the Arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an Eon can recreate the miracle. Yes. Yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
About the Ambrosial
So
Arbor.
you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements.
You got a DM
But
from them,
soon-
Tachio?
Soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only
If so,
minor
like if you
gifts
want
of the
to
ambrosial arbor.
show me or whatever, if you want,
Shut it,
or if you
rambling
just...
rodent. The Clout Knights will root all of you
I
out
mean, I
soon.
trust you. If you think it's a bot, I'll ban them. I don't want no bots in the... I've been getting a lot of people on, Pick messaging me. Okay. I'll make sure, like, I mean... There's a role that's given to people as soon as they join that means they don't get access to certain channels. So... Like, I think they get access to, like, the welcome channel, like, the news ones. I can't remember what all it is, but it's like they don't get access, I think, to general or kitty cares or any of those. What? No, most of the people that have joined on Kick have been trying to advertise artwork, so I have no doubt that that's probably potentially what the newest... Because 2 new-ish people have joined, and they haven't said anything, so...
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self.
I mean,
to
so I'll trust
achieve
your judgment to chill.
transcendence,
If you wanted
a
it, I'd give you
life
mod
of
status
true
and Discord and
freedom.
Twitch, so...
I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. It's making me a little nervous. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay, I have to do these quests first then. Because I do not want to miss missions. I like that it shows that, though.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I always feel like we're missing something here, but I can never remember what. You've come at just the right time. Help me rule out some possibilities. What do you think our office is missing? Promo materials. I raised this with Jinyoung were, whether we should be better at promoting. I wish she gave me lists of all the things we've done recently, and there isn't really anything to be proud of. Once we crack a major case, then I'll let the whole Exalting Sanctum know. Until then, we'll keep things on the down low. Small ornaments. Actually, I've thought about... At first, this was mandatory. I'm a big fan of alcoholic nectar. But she threw him out. She said this was a workplace and it would be undignified if anyone found out. I also like pretty Foxian actresses, so I put a couple of their pictures on my desk to perk up my spirits. But she confiscated those too. She said this is a workplace. Once Officer Jing Yan is here, then the Realm Keeping Commission lives up to its name. Song Yan kid may be lazy, but she's smart. Oh, he. Oops. If anything actually happens, you'll find me to be an extremely reliable officer. I don't know which one I have to do.
Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
All in a day's
As
work.
I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Marastruck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness.
You need me to eliminate the Marastruck?
We wouldn't have the audacity to trouble you with that. The General has a plan to suppress the illness. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Marastruck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
Have I? I don't know. Oh, I have a few. Cool.
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the Seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I read the letter you obtained from the Marastruck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Marastruck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy.
Merciful
Correct.
Medicus?
The term merciful medicus is one of respect. one that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou. The one we now call the Plague's author, the Aeon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was
I'm gonna have to
eradicated
go find
from
like the
Xianzhou
2 other
1,000
items,
years
aren't I?
ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the Abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The Seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the Seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly
hand has
what
been
we
stolen.
require.
Okay.
Excellent. Your work will not be in vain.
Yeah?
The Seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in Outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided
Okay,
us
maybe
with a
will
rough
she kind
idea
of guide
the
me to the next
situation.
ones?
Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered. You are a
have it
fresh face in the
backwards.
Luofu, and an Outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you. Danger is practically an
give her the other
inevitability.
No? Can I give you the other
Such
stuff?
a serious matter.
No? Okay. I must find suspicious peoples. Wait, how do I end up here? Oh, it's over this way. And around.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Who are you waiting for? Nothing strange going on. I haven't had a chance to see him for a long while. I want to ask you something. Lowly merchant. Sometimes I'll sit down if I find a busy place and sell from there. Why are you always squabbling? Okay, so they're stuck to certain places.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Okay, so then what's going on between you and him? There's an old saying, a match in ability is a match made in heaven. So what's the name of it? He never used to work in this jurisdiction. He was transferred for some reason about 200 years ago. Okay.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Special connection. It's a real pity I haven't seen him in the past few days. Mumbling
Excuse
weirdo.
me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time.
You're okay.
Do you yearn for immortality?
No.
Do you not believe in the pursuit of eternal life? Perhaps it's because you've already given up on that aspiration.
Close. There you
Who
go.
would turn down the opportunity to live forever? The Xianzhou doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-lived
There you go.
species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I
Well,
came to Exalting
think we
Sanctum
found the
in
suspicious
hopes of a
dude.
fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this?
I feel like it would be dangerous to talk about this in
Let's
public.
make haste. There are too many people here to linger. Here we are. This is the place.
You're okay. Okay. So what are you up to?
Relax. By the mercy of Sanctus Medicus, I will not harm you. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my
I
true
like how I'm
identity
essentially
in
calling him
Exalting
out on
Sanctum,
everything, and he's still
But now,
telling
I
me
can
all his crap
reveal
secrets.
everything. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that Merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials.
Right?
Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable.
Hey. Wanna hold the turtle? What the hell? Hold the turtle? There. What's the Cloud Knight doing?
No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials.
Don't they abhor abundance?
Only those led astray by followers of the devilish archer could despise Merciful Medicus. Sadly, there are many such people. Too many.
Okay, what kind of
What
trial?
you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous. All you must do is transcribe this copy of Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus's Salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple. This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text.
I mean, if
Of
you have to write down
course,
something
this
500
is
times, I
but
sure
the
as
first
hell
trial.
hope it would be memorized.
Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo
I mean,
numerous
I had the
others.
baby's bedtime story memorized after like a week.
Excessive. The old rules dictated that the text be copied 50,000 times. I myself undertook such a feat. Nowadays, the Master takes greater pity on the common people. Hence, the number has been reduced to a mere 500.
Okay, then. You start copying the Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus' Salvation. Once upon a time, the Thousand-Hand Sanctus Medicus traveled the world with their 99999 disciples, living under Rahu and teaching their way. Your index finger has a slight cramp, and your shoulders feel a bit sore, but you've only made the first copy. There are still 499 copies waiting to be written. As they spoke the words, the 99999 disciples were liberated from youth, old age, sickness, and suffering. After making the final stroke, you catch the Cloud Knight in your peripheral vision as he gestures at you.
Psst. Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
Okay.
Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest.
What?
Ugh, is this really the time for jokes of that quality? You're here undercover, right? Well, so am I. I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum Garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple.
Why did you come in your uniform?
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy.
Really are a genius.
Shh, keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here. You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen pushing in the Seat of Divine Foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep. Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
There you go. Okay.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed merciful Medicus' salvation to permeate your being.
Finish.
You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality.
So,
Calm
can I join?
yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Okay.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough. The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So, it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple.
Why?
Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't write the rules.
I don't know, dude.
Whoa, you're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. but we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Fine. But at least let me prepare? I've never done anything like this before.
Very well, but you'll need to ask your opponent, too. Good.
Don't mind.
Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
We are going to have to kill this guy, aren't we?
I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives.
Time is precious is hardly a thought that someone immortal would think. Yeah.
I've seen your skills.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Please
That's for
don't
sure.
mess up and actually kill me.
I just realized why this guy seems familiar. I know it's not going to be the same actor, but like just the cadence to the speech and like the way that he talks kind of reminding me of Soren from the Dragon Prince.
Good. I knew I could trust you. My life is in your hands.
Or like somebody from that.
So, have
I
you
swear.
prepared yourselves?
Like I know it's not the same
Are
person.
you
I know that for
ready
sure.
to fight?
But there's something
you,
about it that just
Cloud
reminds
Knight?
me of somebody from the Dragon Prince. Possibly
I'm
Soren.
ready.
Then,
I've been watching that a
let's
lot
begin.
lately.
Well then, take this!
Dude, you're supposed to let me win.
Excuse me, coming through.
Here we go.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you.
There we go.
I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple Chrysanthemum, Blue Peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body. Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before?
He has voice supporting roles in Genshin Impact. Could be that too. But I swear it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like the cadence to the speech and stuff. You
Not at
doubt me?
all. As I said earlier, disciples never suspect who we accept. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils.
I have my candy like this, like
Having
hanging on my
you
chair.
dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer. As such, this can be
I don't
your
know if I've
first
ever
mission
eaten a
as
milk
disciple.
dud. What is a
You
milk
take
dud?
an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony.
Oh, it's like
Well, Grey Peony.
I heard that
let's
it's Grey
depart
Pea.
separately to avoid
heard
attracting
it.
attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later.
this milk duds would be
Until
better if
then.
the caramel was softer. More like a taffy.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds.
It's like too chewy.
Watch your step next time you're around them.
You want some help getting that back in your mouth? There you go.
With your skills, you've got a better chance
The
than
article's
most.
out of date. Mihailo could have used them for
I should
Starva.
report back to the seat of divine foresight. Stay safe, friend.
Okay. Have to go down? Hey! What? And then there's your turtle. Is everything going well? I've successfully infiltrated. Okay. That does not look comfortable. Here. Now you gotta hold them though, okay? You gotta hold 'em. So, did you save a Cloud Knight? Nothing. I'm gonna call it saving. We had a successful collaboration. If it weren't for your help, he'd have had a hard time getting away. Anything I should focus on? Okay.
Green hibiscus.
Whoops.
There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Grey peony. This must be from Green hibiscus.
There you go. You fully demonstrated your bravery and devotion to us. I'll now give you a chance to prove how loyal and reliable you are to the organization. This mission is of utmost importance, and I don't feel comfortable entrusting it to others. Only a fighter like you can handle such an important task. I don't trust other people, so I'm gonna give it to you, the newest member of our team, who I don't even know yet. Yesterday, a disciple absconded in disgrace. She posted a letter as she defected. Based on our investigation... Here. You gotta learn how to hold things. So that they don't come out of your mouth. Based on our investigation, it's an urgent missive to the seat of divine foresight. It shouldn't have arrived yet. Intercept it and help us mitigate our losses. Once you finish this arduous yet glorious task, I will introduce you to the Exalting Sanctum's leader of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. So long as he ascends, you can begin your journey on the way of immortality.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile.
I'm gonna take a short break after this, guys, and
Looks
see if
like
the baby
I'll
wants
need
to play on
help
his
them
mat.
complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Psycrane stands.
This letter sounds sus. Yeah. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. Hold tight.